my budget builders. This is Lily and
Tony.
And right now he's trying to fix something at EK at this point. But as soon as we hit 50 subs, we might produce merch. We're going to do something big. We're also going to do a live of us fixing it. We are just recording now, obviously, because we haven't hit 50 subs. And also, whenever we hit 10 subs, we will have a small celebration video. We're already at 8, so we're very close. And now, while we are doing this, you get to see.
My daughter's lost her mind.
Oh my God.
She doesn't understand how marketing works. It takes a lot more than 50 subscribers to pay for merch, as you call it. Merch. You guys got that, right?
I
But
know.
she has an idea, and I like it, so we're going to see.
And if it seems like we're pushing, we really aren't. We're just wanting to get to 50 subs to do a live for all of you guys. Because
And just remember, guys, this is just a fun father-daughter thing. We don't make money on this. This is just us having fun.
And if we do make money, I get 30 of it, you get 70.
Oh, wow. She's trying to drive a bargain. Y'all hear that, right?
You said I would get. You said you would get. Like,
Blocked.
you said I would get 15%.
I said 10.
You said 15.
I said 10. She's trying to negotiate. She thinks she's a lawyer.
I can be one if I need to.
Anyway, guys, one thing that I do know about an LS motor, you want to fit your oil pan before you start tightening up your front cover. Because if you do not do that, nothing will line up.
And we are here to show you it. And maybe even at 50 subs we'll do a tutorial. Like an actual tutorial and not just us saying it. Just like, yeah, you do this. Okay, that's all. And then we cut it off. We'll actually do a step-by-step tutorial. Yep, we are not.
For those of you that have daughters, you understand.
We are not doing it from scratch. If you think that, leave. Well, not actually. It's going to be like, we actually have a base of a motor. We have everything on it. But we'll teach you how to do like oil pan, that type of stuff. Like this bad boy up top.
Actually,
Well, actually
on the
bottom.
bottom.
Bottom, sorry.
That's right.
Bottom. It's upside down.
Some of Amazon's products look really good. This oil pan is in really nice shape. It's got really good looks. But, you know, sometimes you have to watch how they get delivered. Not all drivers are as nice with your products as others. Amazon's had to return this already once because it was damaged and missing parts. Box was ripped, parts were missing, pan had a crack. But hey, they replaced it. Actually, when I got a hold of the rep, they got it to me almost the very next day. I was quite impressed. Thank you, Amazon.
And here we are not even really showing you. We are just doing, you know, fixing the motor
So-
while you're watching.
It's just like any other oil pan. You want to tighten it in a pattern, a cross pattern, to make sure everything snugs down evenly.
And don't be like, I'm going to put it in, and then just leave it there and like barely do a little bit of tightness. You actually have to
I
like,
love
tighten.
you, girl, but you get carried away.
People might not understand it, you know.
People might not understand you, you know.
That's fine. They can suck it.
My little girl turns 11 next month, but she thinks she's going on 31. I haven't figured out why yet.
Well, my sister's turning 21.
Yes, your sister turns 21.
She can say that outside. She's probably gonna hate it.
Most of your LS gaskets have a rubber that goes around all your bolts that actually hold your bolts in place, which is good, but sometimes it's hard to get them to get straight to start. You know, a lot of times I'd be using my Milwaukee 3/8 ratchet, but unfortunately it seems like it has bit the dust. So we're going to do this by hand. So I'm going to have Lily, who is my editing genius, speed this up for you before she posts it. So
Yeah.
it doesn't just look like I'm standing here like a bump on a log, not knowing what I'm doing.
Yes. And Dad, you also want to get CapCut for more templates. This is not sponsored, and you guys should know that because we don't have that many subscribers. But we use CapCut. That's where we got the one that's the motor in the car on a Zoom call, which I kind of almost made my dad die laughing of. But we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Bruno.
That is so 2019. But anyways, here we are with this LS motor. And if you don't understand, you don't understand.
Hmm.
And if you're deaf, I'm sorry, but I don't feel like editing captions. But
She's a quack. You gotta love her. See, that one gave me a little bit of a fuss to get it started, to get it through that gasket, but it's kind of a good thing. I'm almost 60. You're right. Almost. Not there yet. Yep. 56.
Age reveal.
Been building engines since I was in my early 20s.
Oh wow.
Started working on cars when I was 14 to help my dad
Oh wow.
because he worked 2 jobs.
How old would he be if he was still alive today?
If he was still alive today, he would be 76.
Wow. He was 20 when he became a father. How old were you? How much?
Actually, no, he would be 74.
How old was your mom?
She would be 73.
Yeah. And my parents are obviously 56. I'm almost 11. And do we measure share mom's birthday?
No, you don't share your mom's birthday. You never give out a woman's age.
Yep.
Needless to say,
She's 2 years old, y'all.
My wife was told she'd never have kids. We had Lily late in life after her mother and I got together. We've been married for, Lily turns 11. We've been married for almost 11 years now. So, but that's enough about that. So as you see, as you're doing your oil pan for your LS, get all your bolts down in there without tightening them all the way. Make sure you put the new pickup tube on your pickup. Make sure you don't forget these 2 long bolts that go on the back of the pan to support it. Those are very important bolts.
Yeah, I
Okay.
almost forgot them.
Nope, I did not almost forget them.
You sure
I
you
was
want-
waiting until I got all the rest of it down.
Uh-oh.
I told you she's a quack. This is a long video recording, so it's definitely going to have to be edited. So anyway, guys,
And I have Crocs on, so I can
it's
throw.
our first LS that we've built. We've built a lot of different small block Chevy motors.
Yup.
383s, 388s, 406s. We recently sold a 1980 Rally Sport Camaro with the 388 in it, with a 3500 stall, 411 geared rear end, with an Eaton locker assembly, 31 spline axles. We went through that one for 5 years building it, and got it painted candy apple red, and scared my wife to death in it, and that's when I decided it had to go. Well, sometimes I think I should have kept the Camaro and traded the wife, but hey.
Sometimes I think that you should have traded
Ooh, somebody wants to have jokes.
Yes, I do.
This is actually, if you want to get technical, probably considered an LT one instead of an LS one, because it is the iron block. That's what I wanted.
Slide.
I did not want the aluminum block
What?
because instead of putting large camshafts and everything in it, if I decide I want to do a power adder, I'll put in under the hood supercharger. I wanted a block that would handle it. Not saying that the aluminum blocks wouldn't, but I'm not sure if I could trust them to do it. You know, cast iron block has been around for many, many years, and it's still one of my favorite blocks to use, so I think that's what I want to use. Now, the other thing I've been told is you need your balancer to center this. I've also been told different. So, I'm going to go with the, as long as the oil pan's in, your front is secured to your oil pan, and you do it slowly, that everything should line up. So what we're going to do, we're going to slowly pull all this down, and we're going to pull it down evenly together. We want all the mating surfaces to match up and to make sure that we have no leaks in this motor.
And in our
Now we do have the 86 87 Z28 over here that actually has a very mildly built, when I say mild, I actually put that car together for us to drive around as a family. So it has a 1974 350 Chevrolet out of a C10 4-bolt main. Now we freshened it up.
how much money is that?
We freshened it up a little bit and dropped it in. Still open chambered heads, flat top pistons. We're probably a true 9-to-1 compression on it. Actually went with a stock cam in it. We didn't want a lot of horsepower in that one because when Lily turns 16, that's probably going to be her first car. So we bought the car for a good price.
You can also use my YouTube channel name, you know.
No, I don't know it. But we bought that car.
Insane.
Oh, I'm insane. So we bought that car at a really good price. The interior is even all original, including the only tears on it, which are on the driver's seat. Headliner needs to be redone. That's it. The rest of the interior is pretty much immaculate. I've had it appraised and insured, so we can drive that car now and enjoy it. All right, guys, so oil pan is on, front cover is tightened. We're just going through double checking everything. So now this engine is pretty much sealed for tonight, and I don't have to worry about any bugs or trash or anything getting in it because we just cleaned out the front of this garage to give us some more room to work. So there you are. Thanks for subscribing. If you have, if not, please hit that subscribe button. My daughter is hoping to get enough subscribers to where she can start managing me. So anyway, thanks for joining us, Backyard Budget Builders. See you next time.